champ, you know, big host vibes, the HyperX Arena.
And we are here with the crew, guys. The whole team. I found you. So stay tuned. This is what you missed. Oh my God. Get out of here. We take a left, we take a left. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, that was insane!
Oh my. Hey, listen. Watch what you're doing with that thing, okay?
Oh yes! That's how it goes. Oh my God! Guys, it's been a long time coming. But here we are. It's Thursday. The week is almost won. Good evening, guys, and welcome to the show. We got a pretty good one tonight. I promise. Just like always. So welcome in. Those of you YouTubers out there, you're in for a treat. It's gonna be pretty cool. Quick update. Not much going on in terms of new content just yet, as far as like a new game goes, because this one's taken up some time. However, I was able to burn through quite a bit of space on a light wave. Billions of miles a second. We made a lot of progress on the back end. And that honestly is what keeps us driving forward. So this week, clips, pretty stable. One every day. We got one every day rolling all the way through. And this weekend, I'm going to be updating what I believe to be the rest of the month. So if you remember a few streams back when I said, hey, we can do the 31 frights as long as we're set for a ton of clips rolling out in October, and we're well on our way. So guys, thank you for engaging with the content on all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook, Threads, TikTok. We've been everywhere. YouTube's been actually like blowing up like crazy. So I appreciate all you YouTubers out there who are devoting some screen time, hanging out, saying hi. For all dev, appreciate you. We got a lot of cool things coming, guys. Once again, we have more shorts, more long form clips coming out. I know this coming week is showing a bit of love to the long form. We have like 2 15-minute clips that are coming out from previous sessions. One was from the campaign of Doom, the Dark Ages. Another, I believe, is us being toxic on Fortnite as the Power Rangers. So we got a couple of long form clips coming out next week, but the rest of the week is packed with nice, short, fun, just like I know you love it. That said, guys, we're nearing the end of the September clip run, and it looks like we're going to be able to do the 31 frights with Johnny Vice. We're going to be able to do it. I've been trying for you guys. I think we're going to be able to do it. So, yeah. We've got prizes going out over the weekend. I gotta hand it to Midnight. Midnight has been a true champion. We ran into some technical difficulties getting the rewards in his hands, and he's been a trooper. So, not much in the way of crazy announcements. Lucky for the team and lucky for you guys, the store actually is still serving up the subathon gear. So the Doom content, the 666 subathon apparel, the merch, it's all still up there. I haven't taken it down. That's on me because I've been so busy with other things, but y'all enjoy it while you can. Without further ado, guys, like I said, there's really not much left to be said for now, but please, if you enjoy what you see tonight, If you have a good time, feel free to chat. I'm all about it. But likes, subscriptions on YouTube, subscriptions on Twitch too, follows on Twitch, truly appreciate that, because that's where we're streaming live right now, and we are inching closer and closer and closer to YouTube partner status. When that happens, things are going to change in a very good way. So guys, let's get started. Oh man, hey, it ain't perfect, but it works. That is so cool. Oh man. I love it. I love it. You ready? So, for those of you who are on the YouTube side of things, you're going to notice there's going to be a bit of artifacting at the bottom of the screen, but I think that for your visibility of what's really going on, I think this helps without cluttering the top of the screen and making it look horrible. Okay? So what we've done is we've moved the heads-up display. Let me actually do the same thing here on Twitch. I'm hoping this works. That's not it. Oh my god. 1 second. So you'll see some artifacting here. At the bottom you'll notice there's like a lot of white stuff. What I've done is I've taken the bottom left and bottom right sides of the screen and I've added Luma filters to them in order to make it where it looks like it's overlaid on top of everything. And unfortunately with the Atom plugin, you never control the vertical side with the keyboard. So when I tried to like delete something on the right, it deleted something on the left. Okay. We're gonna do this. HD 60, y'all are gonna not see me for a second, but then you'll see me for a second. There we go. This is gonna disappear. Yeah? Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna center it horizontally. And then we're gonna slowly bring it back down. Yeah, no, I did my best to create a and as close to as possible overlay so that you guys can see a little bit more on the screen. Appreciate your patience as I get that back up and running. Okay, cool. So you can see the amount of Witchfire I have. You can see the amount of ammo that I have. You can see the radar. You can see all that stuff. Is that Corsica Island? Like the real Corsica Island? Pew! Welcome in! Prodev. Pew, pew, Prodev. It's good to see you. Oh wait, let me do this again real quick. So Luma right, Luma left. We need video capture device. Add existing. Luma left. And we put this on top of me. What do you think? What do you think? I don't think we put it right there. Maybe we put it right here. Maybe we put it right here. Alright, Twitch. Hope you guys enjoy that. We're gonna put it right there, and we're gonna put it behind me because I know why you're here. There we go. When you get nerdy with human history, you learn so much about European, Latin, and Greeks, man. Nice to see games taking us back there. Yeah, not only that, but the game has a very, I guess, gothic vibe. It's a lot like Dark Souls. Have you seen this game? Alright. This is going to be fun. I'm glad you guys can see all this stuff. Let me know if it's too distracting, and, you know, I'll get rid of it. But if my hope is that you guys can appreciate the heads-up display of the radar, my fist, my major spell and minor spell, and then the stamina and stuff, so you can actually see what's going on. We're going to try that with multiple games, I'm sure. Oh, looks crazy over on Twitch. Let me do this. I was doing this before stream. I didn't really get a chance to like try it out too much. We're gonna double up a chroma key. Okay. And then you should see we're gonna do red. Okay. Yeah? Too much? We're almost there, I promise. See, what happens is whenever that red comes around, it's hard to see. We're almost there, I promise. I promise. What's bad is we're about to enter an area where there's a lot of red. So you guys are gonna see a lot of that across the screen. But if you're good with it, I'm good with it. I want to do one more thing real quick. Color key. Red. Ah. That is so much better. I'm reorganizing the order of when the keying happens. All right, we're close. There it is. That's good by me, huh? Yeah, the Germanic Ostrogoths and Visigoths kind of became New Romans at one point. Is this Dead Souls? I've never played it yet. I'm super big into Capcom lately. Nice game. Hope the next Fable looks like that. Look at that horizon. Yes. A lot of yes. This is... Pew. This is... And that is the new trend. I know you've been here for a while, and normally I'll say it, but the new trend is for the new viewers. Anybody who asks, it's always going to be... or whatever game it is, you know. Oh no, Spurge away. You know, I'm cool with that all day. I mean, I will be playing the game and stuff like that, but I'm cool with chatting. You know. But this is a blend of, like, the gameplay is a blend. It's a roguelike blend of Destiny type PvE maps or PvE maps and somewhat Destiny gameplay. Like, you have primary, secondary, heavy. You have 2 spells you can cast, a light and a heavy. You have some, you can't see it all the way to the right over here, but there is a, there are 3 things, a relic, a fetish, and a ring. This, randomizes lightning arcs hitting enemies on shots. I have a little mandrake fairy thing that makes it to where I can be respawned one time, and then a ring that makes it to where when I dash, fire gets added to the weapon shots. Each playthrough you're gonna see there's actually 3 rows. You can only see 2 right now, but or 3 columns. There's 3 columns, and every time I finish an encounter, the first prophecy slot, second one, third one opens up, and you can pick one of 3 of those, and there's conditions for, like, getting the rest of the stuff in there. Otherwise, you'll see me open the map. You'll see me you won't see me do this much, but over time this is gonna this is doing research so I can basically get new stuff. And then, of course, just like in Dark Souls, you're leveling up abilities, and then you have some passives that you can stack based on what you have the know-how for, and then inventory to help you along the way. Midnight! Yo! I was just talking about you a minute ago. I was saying you were a trooper. You've been putting up with me lately. You're like, I'm ready to play Metal Eden. But check out the new setup, man. I did this earlier. I made it to where you guys can see the heads-up display down at the bottom. The stuff. Y'all ready for something difficult? Last night was difficult. Tonight's gonna be difficult. We were using an auto weapon, and what else? Who knows? We're gonna die, though. We are going to die at least once or twice. Okay, let's take a look at what the setup looks like. Oh my God, that's a lot of enemies. That's more enemies than before. Like Gnosis 3, that is absolutely more enemies than before. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 encounters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 encounters. Maybe it's not. This is that ice. Code Veronica X? No, I never played it. Gonna be a sweet remake if we get it? Yeah, no doubt. That was one of the more terrifying ones, right? 6, 7? 6, 7? 67? Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You got it, dude. So this guy seems to be moving faster than normal. I'm gonna just check out these little traps here. See what's going on with those. Need a key for that. As fate would have it, I have one. Love that sun. It's the best, isn't it? Oh my gosh. So I don't have enough for any of these to pick them up without being cursed. Or do you think we just call the sun out? I mean, we call the dude out. 67 is a new internet meme. It's so random. Sol Invictus. 67 is a new internet meme, huh? I need a meme team. I can't keep up with how fast things are going. Y'all, I'm tripping. There's got to be traps here. It said there are traps. Okay. I have a feeling we take the left here and we just go around that way. I'm kind of nervous because this is the first time I've seen this. This is not the first time I've seen this map. This is the same map. This is the one we did at the end of the night last night. But there are so many of those things. Okay, I guess we try to beat it. I've already used supply chest keys, why not? You see that? I guess it's like salts. It's inevitable in the world anyways. Get left behind, man. It's cool to run through this with a different weapon though. Like last time we played it a whole different way. I have a feeling if I do this now, I'm gonna be assaulted by those people. So I'm gonna take those out first. Accidentally cut my gum a few days ago. It's been a pain since. It started to get better. Accidentally cut it again. Oh man, picking something out of your tooth. Oof. It's like popcorn. Like I had popcorn in my teeth a couple of days ago. Horrible. Look at all those feathers. This is crazy. This one's gonna be a run, huh? I feel like these guys are spawning quick. I'm good. This guy's gonna be a pain. It's that dreaded captain or whatever. Oh, early reload. Really good. Very smooth engagement. There's always badass lucky sniper out there too in the maps. Yeah, no doubt about it. World War II is insanely hard to play online. It's old, but I love it. Yeah, ouch. GG's on the baddies, no doubt. We do need a health boost. And I wouldn't mind seeing him drop an elixir. An elixir. So I used one feather to reveal the final option in that row that is not revealed at first. And I used 3 feathers to basically purchase that last one because I'd already got one in that row. I'm really liking this sniper, or this, like, DMR. It's pretty smooth. How big is the map? Well, we started here, and I ran around, and then fought all these people right here, and then now I'm going into all these engagements, hoping this guy doesn't come up behind me. Son of a bitch, what? I didn't even get an indication. Not good. There's a possibility that this giant, like, floating guy is gonna come out in a second. Is it just me, or was that perfect timing? As soon as I said it. Gotta get used to the sight on this thing. I keep missing with that. I shoot too high. I gotta get used to that. That's a new skill. Really? Tell you what. Bruh. See the bone of your tooth? There's a big amount of gum that's just not there. This is like a wisdom tooth? Ah. Oof, for real. That ain't no fun. Any pain of the mouth, like tooth pain or like anything like that, is sucks. Front bottom tooth. Gum is thinner. Oh. Ain't no fun. You gotta make sure that you get something done. Go get that looked at. Cause you know, gingivitis ain't no joke. I mean, over time, you do some due diligence to clean those areas a little better. It'll come back. But what you don't want is for things to sit there and basically wear away the bone itself. It happens. It do be happening. Do you see that? How I'm like messing up? There were so many of these guys that have spawned. It's crazy. Increased weapon damage for each spell charged to its fullest. Dude. I'm not doing too well. Good thing I went to the second level to warm up. Sure. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the boss. Especially not if we don't pick up any healing elixirs. Wow. That is ridiculous. All spells are drained, all spells are up. We get a 10%, I mean a 20% damage boost. Oh, I forget about this thing. The crossbow. This totem thing, I've never seen it before. Skyrim. What am I doing? Not the right thing. Best game to mod? Oh yeah, Skyrim. I don't know if you ever... I never really modded the game. I never played on PC. I only played on console. And when I played on PC, I played Elder Scrolls Online, not Skyrim. So I never played Skyrim with the mods on. I think... Actually, no, I did, because they came out with a mod thing where you could modify like the photorealism, the lighting and stuff like that. So I did it in that effect, but nothing major. Like I just made it look better. And I remember back whenever I was playing it originally that you could like shoot the dragons, and when you did, they might like freak out and just start flipping and stuff like that. It was so funny. Alright, I'm gonna heal up so I can do damage to this guy as quick as I can. Okay. Yeah, I had to stack those damage effects. To get that. I didn't see any traps there. Made the game look more Scandinavians in the 500s like Beowulf's. 500, the dames and the eats were very popular. Just Jutes were leaving out of the Jutland Peninsula to seek the British islands like the Saxons did. Did they? Wasn't there a movie about Beowulf? Called Beowulf? I forget what it was even about, though. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna do this. Aww. The calamity. The calamity's here. I'm gonna die. Yeah! Where y'all at, though? Ooh. That was crazy. The geets. Okay. This guy, I don't think we're gonna fight this guy. Early Vikings before the Viking Age, the geets. Come on, heal me all the way. Oh! Okay, we got 4. A part of me wants to just leave. Because I don't think there's anything in here that's really good enough for me to keep going. I'm gonna check behind me and see if there's like a treasure chest or something like that. But like, the fact that we beat the Calamity, that's crazy. That's really crazy. I didn't expect that. That was a wild fight. The lightning bolt and this ricochet thing definitely helped. The cross, all that. Try to listen to what you said just before you read my history lesson. The archons got into my fingers and made me click off before I could hear you. Those archons, you never know. They're always trying to make you click another click. Okay, this is the guy with the... You can't walk fast. You gotta be quicker. Oh. I got you. This is ridiculous. We're gonna get there. Viking style. wonder if you can trigger that that thing for the second round. Of the what do you call it? The second round of the haunt, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of feels like life is already scripted for us in a way, ain't it? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think that given that we have a certain element of perceived will, I think that we have the opportunity to do a few things, quite a few things, to shape the course of where we fit into the amalgamation of all of those other willful beings that would also enforce their will upon the universe. Yeah, like we have the power to turn on the stream and stream the game. You know what I'm saying? We have the power to do something. You can choose to do something and you can choose to not do something. You can choose how you react to something, and you can choose what type of reaction you have, and when that happens you could potentially shape the way that the universe reacts to the way that you reacted, right? So you have the capability to do something. So scripted, I think that maybe to an extent there's more of a like, given the formula of the universe and what was around at the beginning and is around now, we have some control, at least over our own actions. There went that. I tried, and I was moving around too much. Okay, so already written. I'm not 100% sure, but I will say that if it is true that matter is neither created nor destroyed, then we've been messing around in the same soup for a real long time. And there's only so many... Well, not there's only so many. There's an infinite number of ways that that soup can interact with itself. I gotta get out of here. I can't stay. I'm gonna die against the galley slave. for my homework, GG. I hope GG's in this situation means good grades. That's so funny. Me too. I definitely hope so. Let's manifest it. You manifest it by making sure you're paying attention and making sure that if you don't understand something, you don't allow yourself to not understand it. Like if it's really important to you, which if the grades are really important to you, then you're gonna manifest destiny by manifesting the fact that you're gonna do what it takes to understand it. That's excellent. Well, you know, I think that there's a beauty behind the idea that I would like to romanticize the idea that we're all really searching for kind of the same things out of life in general, and the impact of the world as we experience it on us and those around us. Look at that. Y'all really aggressive this time around, huh? They really are. It's not even a native religion to that land. I want unity. I think it's coming. Yeah, I mean, we all strive for that like the comfort that's kind of built in, you know, we all want to make sure that we have, the body strives to be comfortable, especially over time. And that said, I think we all want that unity in the sense of the idea that it's going to provide cohesion and peace and things like that. And I think that there's a very strong we have a very strong affinity to enhance agency. And I think that agency, in the sense of consciousness and the ability to decide something based on a series of ones and zeros, yeses and nos, conditions, or the like, I think that we're happening upon the instances of more agentic and more highly capable agents. Yeah. The story of conquest. Calling someone aggressive while gunning them down the second you see them is hilariously ironic. It is. The story of conquest. Exactly what you mean. Endless positivity after this Kali Yuga life. Hey, very interesting that you say the Kali Yuga life. You interested in the wheel, I take it? A beautiful thing. And you know, there's a lot of interesting ideology in the idea that the experience of life is very much so dictated by your perspective of the experience. like the wheel could exist over term right now for all eternity, and you'd never know when your transition point is, except for the moment where you are in either meditation or some type of like moment, like right now, where I'm thinking about like where my soul or where my brain really is in the mix of all the things. Yeah, you know, I was talking with someone the other day, and we were talking about the idea that that this experience in any given moment could be manifest as paradise or I don't know. I want to say you could say hell if you want. You could say that. You could say that. You could say purgatory, or you could say like, because I mean the idea of purgatory is like, I mean, I don't know of anything that really wants to be in purgatory. You know, purgatory sounds like it's like you're chained. You know what I mean? It's almost the same as like, you know, I guess hell or whatever, right? It's not the same depicted in most literary works or most types of ideology, I guess. Like, and I mean, I could be wrong. I try to stay open and I try to, like, I'll play devil's advocate all day long just for the idea that, you know, I'm learning more and we're all learning more and we're all experimenting with perspective. Because I think understanding is brought about, like, more understanding is brought about by more perspective. But we were talking about the idea that it is what you make it kind of thing. Like, someone doing the same things could be in paradise while someone else doing the same thing is in hell, and it could be the result of the chemical combination of stuff, the soup in their brains that makes them think that way. 37,500. They could need about 37,500 to level up. That might be the only difference. Oh man. Free will in hell to do good times in times of evil, to do good in times of evil, yeah. Until we escape. Escape? You know, I on the note to wrap up that conversation about the perspective thing. Imagine for a moment, if you will, that in the same way that you can manifest the idea that you're living in purgatory or paradise, you could also manifest your position on the wheel. Now I'm not gonna say how one would do it or how one might experience that type of thing, but the experience of time and the experience of your state of being is very much a subjective one, right? As we know it right now. Acquire Gnosis? No way. Until we escape, acquire Gnosis. That's ridiculous. So I want to wrap up that part. I mean, we can always revisit that, but and this is just a small part of a lot of different things. Like I told my friend, I was like, you know, if you ever want to talk about this kind of stuff, I'm all for it, right? But to wrap up the small point about manifesting destiny, we do have a certain level of will, as it were, at least that I perceive it, to be able to influence the outcome that is the true outcome as told by the culmination of all beings that made it happen. The Akashic records manifest physically, I guess, is what I mean to say. If you're into that kind of thing. And I use that word, right? But we have tons of words for things. I'm gonna become a hyper unit so I can live over and over. You might already be one. I got a brain teaser for you. Imagine that I'm you and you're me, and we're Pewdie, and we're all the same thing, just experiencing everything subjectively from each other's bodies. Yeah? So we are living infinitely through all time, all the time. And by we, I mean me and you. Oh, man. What's up, me? I hope you enjoy this clip. For more content like this, like and subscribe to Johnny Vice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, clipped. I mean, multiple realms, infinite. Infinite, no doubt about it, infinite. I love the idea of infinity. I love the idea. I love to romanticize the idea. Yes. Okay, this one's gonna be hard. It says new gear awaits in the gun room, but I don't believe it. That's so funny. I was gonna segue into something else too, but I feel like I got tripped up on that. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, the falling star. GG's. No doubt. Blight cyst. You guys want to see a giant spider? I really enjoyed this weapon. After the third perfect shot in a row, perfect shots deal lightning damage. Oh my goodness. Fireballs, we're not gonna upgrade that. Wait, so if we're the same person, how about I borrow your money because you're giving money to yourself anyway, so you don't lose anything? Well, it's coming, don't worry. Digitally. I mean, think about the argument for that for a think about the counter argument of that for a second. Now, I will tell you this. Technically, we're all giving each other money because we're all working for some kind of sustainability long term, and we measure the amount of equity that we put into that mixture by how much influence and how and thereby how much success we have. And I would say, I guess, financial success is the closest thing we have to creating a measure of the amount of influence that one really has over the whole mix of it all. And I'm being kind of vague, like, you know, I'm talking about this stuff, but I'm being vague. I have to be vague to a degree. And on that note, lightly vague, like, you know, these are good things. I don't mind talking about them. I don't think I'm gonna offend anyone. I hope I'm not offending anyone. But if I am, you know what? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. The money argument is an interesting one. Because what it is a reward for your contribution to the agency of one with the power to grant you that money. Whatever you did for something that other people find beneficial, or another person or another organization finds beneficial. And then you pass your turn. Wolf's Rain! Welcome in. This game is it's like Destiny meets Dark Souls. Don't throw that. I saw that coming. I tried to catch it. You reach the state of battle focus. Come here. We're gonna die. Tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. What? Why y'all running? It's like 2 sets of enemies on top of me. Y'all didn't see those misses. Oh, that guy died. Well, that's the start. So why bleep out the name of the game? Because it's the name of the game. You know? You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. Or else. I'm confused. Why? What are you confused about? And what's that? Blink. Game's called Witchfire. Thanks, Midnight. It's become like a rule of the channel now that whenever someone asks me about the name of the game, I, in turn, technically say it, but technically I don't, you know? Schrodinger's name game. Game name. Let's see. Now it's Friday. Happy Fridays Day. Oh yeah, for you? This dude's setting up, man. Look at him. I don't even know what that does. Like, what does that do? Wild time secondary reloads boost damage for 3 shots. Okay, cool. Beautiful game, generating what looks like an endless world in Asgard. Quite. This is a nightmare, man. Look, we encountered the hardest one first. And I don't even know if we have the... Do we have an incense active? I think we do. We do. Okay. I'll continue to run it. I won't go back. I won't leave. I'm just hoping that I find a I'm just hoping that I find more health. There's one thing to like level up a little bit, but this guy. I don't even care. These chests are crazy. So far. Did I just hear something? Oh, look at that. Pile of bones. We need to level that up or whatever. You know? You know what I'm saying? Man, that was a good discussion a minute ago. So reload every 3 shots. Oh, wow. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna wait until I have more health in this encounter. Kind of more everything, to be honest. Because, it's gonna be a rough engagement. So they're coming out of this portal. We'll have the executioner to deal with. Which he's not so crazy as long as you get high ground. He wasn't able to hit me last time. But I don't know if it was because I was just lucky or what. What was it? Hey! Stop that! Halberdier don't play, man. He'll jump at you from across the map. So we get a little more max health, a little more health too. Reloading at least half empty magazine can apply a random element. Sure, why not? Let's have some fun. We have another chest in front of us? Or the guy with his head missing? Oh, the ritual. What do you say? Nope. I say nope. We're gonna get on top of the roofs. To the rooftops. This game's interesting. It really is. It's like, it plays a lot like if you went into the main areas of Destiny, like this would be like the world that you go into where you're like completing your main objectives. But the leveling system is a combination of like Doom and Dark Souls, because every one of these little skull guys is basically like a small Doom engagement. Like you have to finish it. Once you start it, you know, well, I mean, you have to finish it to get the reward. And the reward is the Witchfire crystal. And the Witchfire crystal opens every time a new row in the 3 columns that you choose from. I gotta find a way up. Missed it. Go ahead. Stay in there. By all means. Whatever. I saw you. This has been a fun engagement so far. Like, it seems like we have decent weapons that do well. Where is this guy? Or is he under the map? I bet he's under the map. Yep. Okay, so we have the Warden, which is no fun. We don't have spells active right now. Another bone fragment. I need more healing vials. Like crazy. Thinking here about Atlantis and its once possible location being in the Bermudas or the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle is an interesting anomaly for sure. I've heard tell of additional what can I say? Additional accounts or queries or whatever that it may have been in like the desert as well. Like now it's the like the Sahara Desert or something like that. I'm not naming the correct one, but that's the general idea. Like over time and for how long the Earth has been around, that it may have been in a much drier place now. Magnetic storms, they are bad. They say when they appear, very reactive, the pilots say, through time. Yeah, no, I've heard the Bermuda Triangle's crazy. We're gonna have to come back to that spot. We got a sepulcher coming up. It's not going to be a fun engagement, but we'll get it. A bone fragment. I really don't want to jump to that. So we're going to jump this way. The little spot that I'm going to is not the greatest spot, but it works. You see? You see what I'm saying? Oh no. Jump, trust me. You're right. I should jump. All of a sudden, I feel very inclined to jump. Get over here. You throw some at me, I throw some at you. Everybody's happy. Haha! Okay, I'll wait. Sorry, buddy, but we gotta get this over with. Hughes says some Semitic peoples in the Bronze Age shared the symbol of two equilateral opposing triangles. The star of Moloch or Baal is the symbol for the demiurge's signature onto all living things in the matrix, which they say the earth has one, and the tip of it sticks out of the ocean floor of the Bermudas. Very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, when is the last time or when is the time or times that we've had public count of what people really see in some of the depths of the ocean and things like that? Okay. Yeah, just 8 feathers. No big deal. Oh, look at another bone fragment. Check that out. This is crazy. Like, so we're back to 3. We are back to 3. Now I'm looking for bone fragments too. Maybe we do the chest. I like the town or village. Yeah, it's cool. I think I'm gonna go up here and do a clean sweep of this area just to make sure that there's no additional enemies coming at me while I'm about to do these challenges. Sad not to see any bustling humans there. Heh. Agreed. Be nice to see some bustling. Some hustling and some bustling. I know y'all around here somewhere. Come over here so I can miss you. You guys are funny. Poison in that mag. Who are you to point your finger? You must have been out your head. Come over here so I can miss you like a stormtrooper. No doubt. I hold deep in muddy waters. You practically raise the dead. The next line was something to the effect of rob the grave to snub the cradle and burn the evidence down. Soapbox house of cards and glass. Don't be tossing your stones around. She don't sense nothing. Let's just go this way. That boy throws high. Crazy. Need a new Miami Vice TV show or movie? Wasn't that just like Miami Police? I mean, it's kind of like a Baywatch type thing, right? Where you at now? You went the wrong direction. Deep cover? Yeah, that would be interesting, especially if it was like really tense deep cover. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen the film or seen the short series. It's called The Spy with Sacha Baron Cohen. Oh my goodness. It's very good. It's very good. If you want something that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, undercover, that is a wild, limited series. Love to live during the 80s in Miami, Florida. I'll check that movie out. Yeah, it was on Netflix last I remember. And at the time, it was supposed to have recounted maybe someone in his lineage, them being a spy from what, a Jewish spy or something like that. 12 raven feathers. I'm not. Stay sober. Favorite Tool song is Sober. It's always stuck in my head. That was the first song I ever heard by them. And whenever I first heard it, I did not like it, and I did not like the group. I had a strong dislike. Where did that come from? That got me good. Yeah, I had a dislike for the band. My lifestyle at the time was not as Yeah, no, whenever I first heard Tool, the lifestyle that I was in, it was not one with space for that kind of talk. don't know his politics, but not that it matters, but I like his songs, yeah. Well, the literal words in Sober were a problem for me at the time. And I definitely took it literally. Show my friend Sober in another song, and he said he's heard them before. Funny how everyone knows the songs, but not the band. True. Understandable. Came to the music world at the right time, but the odd time. He's been around for a long time. Oh, yeah. Like early 90s. Yeah, I am a super fan. I guess you could say that. Like I have his, like I was telling Midnight, I have one of Maynard's, one of the 6 jackets of his that he wore fronting the Pussifer band, autographed and stuff. I have some of his wines. This is crazy. Yeah, now that I have a more, I guess, open mindset about things, like I can appreciate so much more art in the sense of being either being objective or as objective as possible, or finding ways to try to reframe my subjectivity into the frame of one who either made it or that it was intended for, or something to that effect. But yeah, I have some of his wines. I have the autographed, the most recent Fear Inoculum album, autographed by the full band. Well, they had to be. Greeks and Latins were masters of classical arts, both European. We've gotten everything there is to get, except for the chests, which now we're back to square one. Like, I still don't have any, I don't have any health kits, and we've got to go down and fight the spider, which I don't really want to be perfectly honest. So we do the engagements up top, and then we go down and get some more stuff. Jumping around in this game looks fun. Oh, I mean, they did a great job with the environment, in the sense that there's a lot that you can explore. There's a lot that you can actually get to. It's like they encourage you to do it too, which is nice. At the beginning of the game, like there's a like at the very beginning, I was gonna say there's a clip that I made, but I actually deleted it because it was taking up 20 gigs of space. And I'm gonna destroy the Calamity. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Calamity's here. Is it Vortex? how that even happened. That's weird. When I look up the lyrics, half the results say, why can't we not be sober? Why can't we sleep forever? And the others say, drink forever. A lot of crevices. In the game? Or in perspective? The lyrics hit you there, make you question more. Yeah, no doubt. It's a lot like the idea of Quentin Tarantino, you know, not explaining certain parts of the movie. Like, for example, the title of Reservoir Dogs. Or the what's in the briefcase of Pulp Fiction. I don't like to drink or do anything of that sort. No drugs for me. That's respectable. Very respectable. Double dash triples the duration. Mario Kart double dash. Mandrake. Perfect reload adds freeze. Duration scales with shots fired before reloading. Chain perfect reloads to further boost Mysterium 1 damage. Midnight says, I like to drink big time, all day, every day. I'm just constantly chugging down water. That's good too. You know, you gotta make room for whatever your lifestyle calls for. I never drink wine. What's that from? 10, 18, 28, 32, 40. We're gonna use everything we got. $37.5. I would love to tell you, but I think that as time goes on, and I will likely, you know, say that again, it'll come up in discussion again, and someone will know the answer. And at that point in time, it'll be a very nice moment. Woo! I'd love to tell you. I really want to tell you right now, but I feel like, you know, a movie that's that legendary. There's a hint. It's a movie, and it is legendary. A movie that legendary is worth the wait, and it's been readapted so many times. It'll be worth the wait. I don't even think I heard you the first time. I said I never drink wine. We'll save that. We'll revisit it another time. Okay, so now we change shots a little differently. We have the AR. Still good. This guy. Okay, we'll keep using it. But we need this. I think this is gonna be the last run, guys. Unless Selly pops in here and says, keep playing. But that's not gonna happen. I'll tell you what, we're gonna go activate a second thing. Still didn't get that? That's okay. It'll come back around. Last run. Ooh. Oh, I tried to catch it. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You see those bolts coming out of, like, wherever? Two hours into the game. Rewind a bit when you're done. Huh. Yeah, it's crazy. Those spiders have to be underneath. Underneath. Wish we could drive a couple Ferrari F40s around, like the speed bikes, but along for the old 80s and 90s cars. First car was an old 89 Nissan Skyline GTS. Oh my god. That must have been awesome. Engine bay was even painted. The R8 motor was in blue. Was blue. That's wild. It sounds awesome. I got to take out a few more of these teams of people before I go do that. 2-liter inline six. No turbo. A lot of torque for a 5-speed. Heck yeah, I bet. Black. Rear lights always get the locals. I live in a small area, but lately it's getting big here. Yeah, I mean, seeing a car like... Have you been there your whole life, or... Because, like, seeing a car like that in a smaller place... Iconic. You should add my... I should add my cough as a sound that you can play with points. What? Is it just me, or have there not been as many engagements this time around? It would be nice to have as many of those white feathers as we had the last round. I don't understand. Die here. Like, how did that happen? I'm gonna leave. Oh my. A spider web. The what you call it's gonna come. Okay, here's what we do. We go over to, where do we go to? Right over here, and we leave. Little spiders. Son of a bitch. The calamity, dude. Or I guess that's what's happening. I knew it. We have no way to heal. Here it comes. We gotta get out. That's the only way. I can't reload. I can't reload. I can't dash. Did you see my guy trying to like he kept doing this? Like he was playing the violin or something like that? Like, you know, he was playing the violin. Anyway, that whole time for about 4 or 5 seconds straight, I was just trying to dash. Like, just dash. You don't have to stop reloading. You can stop reloading. I don't even care. Just let me dash. Anyway, guys, that's a GG. All day, all night. I hope you all have enjoyed the show as much as I've enjoyed putting it on for you. Pew, good to see you again. Midnight, appreciate you. We had a guest a little while ago. You still here? Wolf's Rain. Thank you guys for yours. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm live every night. Open discussion. I know we're playing games right now, but the more it keeps rolling, the better it gets. you know. So I appreciate y'all's time. The conversations were great. Like, they were great. I mean, we can ebb and flow into that kind of stuff. You know how it is. Like, you got to be careful about the alignment of the things that you say and the audience and stuff. But I mean, for the most part, like, nothing's really off the table. The table is tabling. Midnight says I died from a balloon and my dog licked me. Crazy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some great sleep. It's gonna be awesome. We're grinding for the long haul, guys. Don't expect me to go anywhere. It's gonna be an every night kind of thing. I also want to give a big shout out to Selly. She's been like very supportive of the transition to she's been very supportive of the transition to the daily content. She's actually very excited too about October. We've got some new designs coming up. It looks like it's going to be a fall arrangement of clothes, a Halloween arrangement of clothes, and the more like adult rated Halloween clothes. So we got that stuff coming. Midnight, you got some stuff coming your way, and yep, every night. If you guys think of anything that would enhance the flow of the channel, conversations you guys want to have, I'm all for it. But we'll be back tomorrow night. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe. Tell your people you love them. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. I really got to get used to like doing the transition. I've got to go from here to here, and then, you know, say peace, and we'll see y'all on the next one, right? So once again, guys, appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. We're working on it. Later, guys.
Champ, you know, big host vibes, the HyperX Arena.
And we are here with the crew, guys. The whole team. I found you. So stay tuned. here. We took a left, we took a right. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that was insane!
Hey, listen. Watch what you're doing with that thing, okay?
That's how it goes. Oh my god! Come on.